same day, but I likely will not be posting this reading until tomorrow. I was wondering why crochet kept coming up for me. Like, I don't crochet. No shade, but I don't crochet. And I went off on like a couple tangents about it in a reading and then just in a video that I did, and it tracks because then I just got the urge to start pulling again. And we got the Three of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and we have the Fool here at the bottom of the deck. Interestingly enough, I am sensing this like lack of motivation, this sort of like directionless energy. Having all this like work ethic and not knowing where to channel it and not having the motivation, right? When you are not aligned with what it is that actually fulfills you, what, you know, fills your cup up and whatnot, it burns more energy than you think to be out of alignment with your purpose, with whatever lights you up. And that's what I'm getting here, especially with the Three of Pentacles coming out reversed first, very telling, followed up with the Queen of Cups here. Some situation, some path, avenue, whatever that they kind of embarked on didn't turn out the way that you expected it to, and now I feel like you're kind of in your feelings about it when you're not seeing that you can take these emotions and you can use that to craft something better. You can use that to really tap into your own creative flow. And that's why I think I was getting crochet so much, because it can help you direct energy where you're not sure how to direct it or where you even want to, right? Like sometimes you go down little rabbit holes. You start one thing and it turns into you doing this other thing and then being invited to this other place and then getting this, right? It can just spiral out, right? So many paths forward. So many of them are unclear, but the point here is that you are very much shrouded in like illusion, right? And also Three of Pentacles reverse talks about not what's the phrase that I'm looking for? Not learning from past mistakes. There we go. So it's like you're too focused on, especially here because Eight of Pentacles is also out here. You're too focused on one, the wrong things, but two, material, building wealth here, right? The Devil also out. Shadow self, addiction, materialism. Addiction can be like addiction to money, to status, and it's like you can't see a path out because you're only looking at it from the perspective of how it is that you're going to make money and not what lights you up, what puts you in this flow state energy, right? What fills your cup up. And that is where you're going to get your new beginning. For the bottom here, behind it is the Five of Swords. Self-sacrificing plot twist, hostility, defeat, things that I feel like you're feeling, but like there's a new beginning here. You just have to be willing to see it. So let's see specifically, Divine Spirit, what mistakes that I'm not learning from? Obviously we have like financial addiction here, but we're gonna see if anything else comes out. If not, we might just, okay, actually that happened for a reason. There was a stall, there was a lull. So we got Four of Pentacles reversed, not Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed, Nine of Swords. One of the little timing card thingies. Which is the first one. Okay, not learning from your past mistakes. Like for the last year or so, it's always been your mindset. It's been your mindset. It's been what you've chosen to focus on. How you've been impulsive and impatient, right? Nine of Swords. Anguish, mental prison, how you were approaching things mentally, just overall very heavy negative mindset. Four of Pentacles. Why do I keep saying Four of Pentacles? You have control issues? That's what I'm getting with that too, like holding on too tightly to something that just needs to let go, and it probably is an outdated like identity, outdated like version of yourself. Four of Cups reversed. Is it reversed? Yeah, it's reversed. Which talks about being proactive, but it also speaks to, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's on the card here. I can't even think of it. Focus. There we go. it's how you're approaching things. It's how you're choosing to see life, right? For cups upright, it's like you're focused too much on these three cups in front of you that you can't see this divinely given like cup that is behind you. Should you choose to open your eyes to it and leave those three behind, it can also speak to focusing on certain emotions, certain things, and like divinely being given something and in a good way, right? I'm sensing the first one here for this. Again, timing last year or so. That's what you've been like sort of dealing with. And Knight of Swords. Why am I getting like choppy energy, choppy waters? That's been you. That's been you. Choppy thoughts, impatient, impulsive. Literally can't make this shit up. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Is this upright or reversed? This is reversed. Mars, Martian energy. Also, Leo is significant. I never really look at the zodiacs on this, but felt compelled to. Maybe you have a Mars in Leo. Could be Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, but also you could be Mars dominant. Mars is also in Sagittarius. That seems significant. But, you know, licking your wounds, you know, kind of just staying stuck in the past. Tired energy, to be honest. Tired energy. So anything else on how to get out of this shadow side and tap more into their creative flow? Oh no, I hate when cards fall to the floor. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what just came out there, because I would have been very ungraceful with that. Six of Pentacles, Death reversed, Knight of Pentacles, heavy Knight of Pentacles energy as of late, and like all the readings that I've done. Two of Cups, which when I first started my first reading of the day, technically of yesterday, I said that I was seeing the King of Swords and the Two of Cups, and then Temperance reversed. So this is speaking to how you need to get more into creative flow. I'm getting like patience, consistency within yourself, within your healing journey, but also just within the process period. Again, like Knight of Pentacles coming out in every deck, really. It's just pointing to these are just things that are going to take time, seeds that need to germinate and have needed to germinate. And Death reversed there at you very much, and my stomach grumbled at that. We're going to take that as a confirmation because I'm not even hungry. Clear and purge, rebirth, regeneration. That's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to put your energy into. And really, with Two of Cups here, I'm more so getting like balance and duality and like harmony within self. Loving partnership within self, accepting all aspects of self. And it's like this creative aspect of you is looking to be integrated, and you haven't. You've been very much in the Temperance reversed energy here. Impatient, excessive, just imbalanced, just harmony all within, disillusioned. Get it together. Get it together. I was kind of picking up on this energy because the Two of Cups came out, but again, King of Wands is the bottom of the deck here. I feel like this might be for that little counterpart. You know, we felt like they were making strides, and maybe they are. It's funny how things like take a turn. Also, my phone is about to die, so that seems relevant. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Feeling like left out by structures that you put in place and that you upheld, right? Like realizing they don't serve you. High Priestess reverse. That's why you're out of flow, because you weren't connected to like your intuition. You weren't connected to yourself. So this has to be like whoever this is on the counterpart, right? Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. That's what's going to get this moving. And get you having like a plan. Moving forward in life, not being so stuck, not being so stagnant, and being able to learn from your mistakes here. It's understanding that you've been cut off from a part of yourself. So for the next like 3-ish months, because that's what this says here, deep emotional cleanse, and also death reverse came out, clear and purge, right? So that's what you need. You need to cleanse it. You need to purge it out. You need to get rid of all this stank, ugly energy of you though. Also, maybe communicate how you feel, because communicate did come out at the first part of the reading, and then also part of Eight of Wands talks about like communication, air travel, blah blah blah. I wouldn't say expect anything from it. Eight of Swords reverse here. I wouldn't say expect anything from it. Know that you're doing this for yourself. This is for yourself. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Anyway, yeah, I love you so much. Hope this helped. Bye.